Hello, hello, and hello. Welcome to another episode of She Conversation, She Vlogs, She Podcast, all of it in one. And I just want to come on here today and talk to you guys about 2020 smells like blessings and success. Yep, I said it. I know everybody's seen it all over social media, considering that we are already in February of 2020, but I am claiming 2020 to be blessings and success. So, opportunities are not given, but what we make of them. So, if you know that you are blessed with opportunities in life, how are you making them golden for you? How are you making them the best for you? So, opportunities happen to and for all of us, but a lot of times when we see opportunities, we find them annoying, they're hard, bad luck, and why are all these things kind of happening to me? So the reason I'm bringing that up in that perspective is because I have been blessed and granted with many opportunities, but I never found the opportunities to be what I thought I needed. I would always second guess and set myself up to self-sabotage. Like, I've had many opportunities where I could be studying this MCAT, killing the game, but for me, I'm self-sabotaging myself and want to do something else. I'm trying to get involved in the next big thing. I'm always trying to address another situation. I'm always setting myself up to help the next individual no matter what I need done. So when I'm saying that, when you have opportunities presenting themselves to you, we got to take a different approach and look at how we react to them. So a lot of us, like I said, we can say, oh, well, I don't want this opportunity. I don't think this is going to work for me. And a lot of times we are shutting the door to our blessings. So for me, I was granted a 2.5 month privilege of just studying straight MCAT. But I can guarantee you guys, I did not do that. I didn't seize the opportunity. I didn't take that chance and just roll with it. I kept thinking about, I could be doing this, I could be doing that. I was trying to flourish my business, trying to spend more time with the family. Not saying there's anything wrong with that, but when you get the right opportunity, you have to seize it. So I want to ask you guys, do you have vision for your life? You know, Habakkuk in the Bible says, Habakkuk 2:2, write the vision and make it plain. So I want to ask you, do you guys have vision for your life? We get so conditioned in how life is and how we know life, we never expand the vision. We never dream of anything bigger. So when I was talking about those circumstances, a lot of times the circumstances we can keep they will block our blessings, but also too, I said how you perceive and think about them. But if you don't have a vision, some of the circumstances or opportunities are knocking at your door, you won't know what to do with them. So I'm going to ask you again, do you have vision for your life? How do you live with the vision that you already got planned for your life? And like I said, I know so many clients, so many individuals that we get conditioned to life as how we know it now. We can't see past the bills of next month. We can't see past the bills of just this month. We can't see past the life we have conditioned ourselves to. We never can expand. And when you'll know those people, because you start talking to people about your vision, what you're trying to do, they'll almost look at you like you crazy. They'll almost think of you as in like, okay, see, she thinks she better. She trying to do something new and different. No, some people have a different vision for themselves that is just so huge that sometimes other people, small-minded people's minds can't perceive or understand it. So a lot of us were conditioned to the same jobs. You guys know at a lot of jobs you're in, you're not going to get promoted. There's only so many raises you're going to get. How many people you know stay at the same job for 2 and 3 years and don't ever get a raise? Don't ever get a raise. But then you start talking about something you're doing and they'll be able to school you on what you need to do, but you know for a fact they'll never even get a raise. So I'm asking you today, are you with someone or do you know someone that they're conditioned to life as you know it? I know a lot of people say, I got country friends and they're like that. I know military friends, they're like that. honey, there's about one in every situation. We know someone like that. So I'm asking you, are you conditioned to the same job? Are you conditioned just to make ends meet? Is it hard for you to see past today, the day-to-day struggles? I know a lot of people like that. And I used to be that way until I start making myself have a bigger dream, a bigger vision. So you have to get out of this rut. You cannot stay in the same rut. You have to change your mindset that this is not how my life is supposed to be. I have decided that I'm going to change the final chapter of my book. You have the right to change. I tell people all the time, you are totally up to you. If you can't see change in you, trust me, nobody else can either. If you don't see the best for you, no one else does either. If you don't have confidence in yourself, most people ain't gonna have it in you either. You are totally up to you. So when I say you got to get out this rut, you got to have a bigger vision and dream for your life. So I'm gonna ask you, are you just making ends meet? Are you just living day-to-day struggles? Are you at a job that you're not gonna get a promotion? Are you at a job that you haven't even got a raise? Are you at a job they overlook you? I'm just asking. These are things to think about. For some strange reason, we do not allow ourselves the opportunity to dream and have a vision, to have a better outcome, to have a better life, to have a better result. I am now blessed with the opportunity to be in this, I got a new job. And with this new job, I really see where a lot of people's mindset has set their altitude. How they think of themselves. They can't see past where they are. So I came along new, and I'm gonna tell you, it was really disturbing, the treatment that I received. But also too, I think we have to evaluate when you see someone out there chasing their goals and dreams, it'll make you also think about the work you're not doing on yourself. When you see someone so motivated on their life, you'll get so confused about your life. Instead of people looking at the fact that, hey, I'm out here, this girl is chasing her dreams. She's not letting life, so she's not succumbing to life. She's not allowing life to just sink her down the pothole. This girl is chasing her dreams. I'm always here to encourage the next person. But I was just so shocked that how individuals perceive me at my new employment, that it was just crazy. I'm not here to talk about nobody. I'm not here to diss or dog anybody. But sometimes I think when you get a new, fresh perspective, it'll remind you of the work you're not doing. It'll remind you of where you're not at. It'll remind you of how you settled in life. This chick ain't settling. I'm telling y'all, in the future, you will see Shishi Productions. You'll see Shishi Cookbooks. You'll see Shishi authorship of just books I've written. You'll see Shishi as a doctor. Shishi is going to be global. This is just not all I'm going to do is podcasts and YouTube vlogs and my blogging. I have so much more in store because my vision is so big. I wrote my vision down way before the end of last year came about what 2020 meant to me. I said in a podcast, in a YouTube video about a week and a half ago about how I had to cut people out for 2020 who didn't make it into, before 2020, that weren't going to make it into 2020. Sorry if I confused you guys with that. I had to cut people out. And I got a lot of text messages from people from that vlog. Please don't cut me out. Please don't cut me out. And it wasn't the fact that I was cutting just random people out. I was all about who's for Sharita. I'm all about who's team Sharita, who's team Shishi, who's team Tyson. That's all I'm about right now. So if you cannot be on the same page as me, we're not going in the same direction. And I'm not trying to say that different career goals and mindsets of people will keep you guys clashing. That's not what I'm saying. I want people to understand is when you're doing stuff, you got people who always oppose you. They always second guess you. They didn't make the cut with Shishi Sharita for 2020. I'm not going through any type of second guessing myself, trying to understand why they're not trying to be my friend or why they're not celebrating or promoting me. Not doing any of that this year. I'm not trying to recap from the last vlog I did. And if you guys need to hear it and see it, go check it out. But I'm telling you, pay attention to that stuff. Pay attention to who's for you. Pay attention who doesn't believe in your visions and goals and dreams. Don't tell them. Don't share it. You work hard and do what you're supposed to do. Trust me, God will fulfill the rest. So moving forward, you have to allow yourself to dream bigger, to see yourself better, to actually change your mindset. And I'm going to tell you this because a lot of times you'll see people's mindset really control their outcome. They have so much fear subconsciously that they can't move forward in life. But then their fear tries to seize you, but you can't allow that to happen. You've got to keep going. You've got to keep moving in what your goals and dreams are. So let me tell you this. If we don't allow ourselves to dream of home ownership, if we don't allow ourselves to dream of college degrees, of having an education, of entrepreneurship, of one day working for yourself, of one day being an inventor, of one day, being the next cure for all these diseases that keep popping up out of nowhere. And I promise I believe that they're man-made, but that's to be debated, I know. But, we have to have vision and dream for something bigger. I remember meeting someone at one of my old jobs one time, and they just went on and on and on about how they would never own a home. Guess what? They still don't own a home. You are totally up to you. You allow your mindset to set your altitude and where you're going. If you don't believe you can do it, you ain't gonna do it. You're not gonna see yourself doing it. And it's okay if some people just don't want it. There's nothing you can do about it. But stop blocking people who are trying to do it. Be about your business. Set your goals high. Start dreaming it. Start having a bigger vision for it happening. Because I'm gonna tell you guys one thing. If you allow yourself to dream, you allow yourself to think bigger, dream bigger. You allow your thoughts to imagine a better life, a better outcome. I heard this life coach say one day about subconsciously, whatever you start dreaming and envisioning for yourself, your mind subconsciously starts setting your world up to make that happen. That blew my mind. I am always somewhere planning, writing down, figuring, thinking, what's my next step? How am I going to make this happen? How is this going to work out for me? And every day when I'm thinking about it, like sometimes I only sleep good. Sometimes I'm dreaming about it. Sometimes I sit and I will harass my husband. Hey, I want y'all to know he is the CEO of everything. That man is everything. That man is bad. But anyway, he really, really helps me so much in keeping me grounded, but he helps me see my visions bigger. And that's what I was talking about, someone being on your team to help you see life better than what you see it. So once again, I want to say, allow yourself to think bigger. Allow yourself to see yourself bigger. If your crowds and groups that you're in don't help you have a bigger vision, get into a new crowd. Set yourself with new people. There's nothing wrong with that. It has nothing to do with you don't like your friends anymore. I just need people that are going to help me see myself to this next level. Everybody can't go to those levels with you because they're not ready. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you give yourself the opportunity, you give yourself the chance to believe and let your mind subconsciously help you get there, there'll be nothing you can't accomplish. So whatever you think, whatever you believe, allow your brain to process that and believe that you can obtain whatever it is. So for me right now, I'm finishing degrees this year. I'm writing books this year. I'm doing a whole different type of career, but still the main goal is to become a doctor. I'm going to be killing the game on that MCAT. Applications are going to be on point. When I tell you my goals and visions are so much bigger than me, I have to stand in prayer. I have to believe God that he's working this with me. I have to have things written down because it's bigger than me. It's bigger than how I can even imagine getting it done. But I know step by step, day by day, I am working my goals and my dreams to the point that they're becoming reality. There's so many things I was working last year I didn't even think I can do, and today I'm doing them daily. Today I'm doing them daily. Every day I put you allow yourself to put these restrictions on you, and you'll be surprised when you show up and show out for yourself. There'll be nothing that can slow you down, nothing that can stop you. But you got to be willing to go forward. You got to be willing to dream it. You got to be really willing to envision it. So subconsciously, like I said, whatever you're telling your mind, it's going to try to recreate it for you. So right now, I'm always creating a mindset. I'm going to be a doctor. Every day I'm creating a mindset of how me and my husband are going to live as I become a doctor. Every day I'm thinking about the legacy I'm leaving to my kids and grandkids because I'm going to be a doctor. She brand is going to be nationally known. I'm already believing it. My mind is conceiving it. I subconsciously think about what it's going to be like and how my family is going to be able to grow from all I'm doing. Everything I do is about what my next step is going to be. So if you allow yourself to dream, you allow yourself to envision it. So what does your dream life feel like? What does it look like? Is it peaceful? Are you working on your own schedule? And I mean, when you're working on your own schedule, are you getting up whenever you want to? Do you have to set the alarm? Are you working for yourself? Are you working in a lab where you're creating your own perfumes? Are you working in labs where you're creating cures for diseases? Do you have your own 501c3 where you have your own business and plans about how you're donating to the poor? Or are you traveling to third world countries? What does your vision look like? What does your dream look like? Is your bank account plentiful? Can you give to the needy and the hungry and not worry about, what's left in the bank? Can you go through the grocery store and pay for other people's groceries and not worry about not having enough money to pay for your groceries? Will you be able to take whomever with you in your life with you in that dream? So like for me, I said earlier, I'm always thinking about my life as a doctor with my spouse. My kids are grown. They'll be around sometime, but it's me and my spouse. And I know for a fact that we think about maybe we're going to have some chefs. I already know we're going to have housekeepers. So my life looks plentiful to me. I see big things happening for us, vacations all the time. I mean, I see that. So what does it look like for you? Does your dream feel good? I know mine even smells good. So make this checklist like I did and shift your vision around that checklist. I mentioned the 501c3 because I believe she is going to be out working in as a nonprofit, giving to the poor, giving to the needy. Maybe I'll be international, global doing stuff. I'm not putting any boundaries over what she brand will be able to do. So don't let fear seize your mind. Subconsciously, fear is a pattern that your mind learns. It could be through a series of negative events or traumatic experiences. So something in your life has allowed you to engrasp fear. So whatever it was, you got to let it go. So whether you need counseling for that, whether you need a life coach for that, get it. So don't let that stop you. Don't let anything stop you. And fear is the biggest thing I see that stops a lot of people. We can't envision ourselves there because of fear. We won't allow ourselves to dream big because of fear, because you got to show up every day. And let me tell you guys something. If you show up every day and it's not working, just change the steps, change the process. Just don't change the goal. I've been retaking the MCAT so many times, and let me tell you something, it sucks, but I've had to change the steps. And I'm going to smash it. I'm going to kill it. I know it, but the steps had to change. The process had to change. And sometimes things are just out of your control where it happens like that. So let me tell you something. If things are out of control, where fear is gripping you, it's stopping you from doing everything you want to do, get the help you need. Get the help you desire. You're worthy of it. So anyway, are you making decisions from circumstance or from your visions? And for me, I'm doing both. I've had a lot of things happen to me in the last couple months. So I'm actually making decisions from the circumstances I'm in and from my visions and my dreams. And that sucks, but right now that's just where I'm at. I like to keep it real with my audience. So if that's what you're doing, eventually it won't be that way. One day we'll be making decisions just from your vision. And that's my goal. My goal for 2020 is to get past making decisions for my circumstances, but making decisions for my goals. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, it ain't just me. I know we all can do it. So I'm going to ask you guys, 2020, we're already in. The perfect version of yourself will choose whatever you decide for yourself. So 2020, the 2021 Sharita, I know I'm pushing it out to 2021. I know everybody be like, I can barely take hold of 2020. So 2021 Sharita is a whole year from now, is what I'm doing today helping me get to the 2021 Sharita. So I'm asking you guys, are what you doing today helping set you up for the 2021 version of yourself? So for me, I'm choosing a healthy lifestyle. The 2021 Sharita will be happy that I did that. For me, I'm looking at skipping like the extra glasses of wine. Skip them. Saying no to more sweets. Anybody who knows me knows that that is truly my kryptonite. My God, who invented sugar? It's deadly. Anyway, that's me. So the 2021 version of Sharita is going to be happy that Sharita said no. All right, now going forward, in the 2021 version of Sharita is going to be happy that Sharita said yes to the gym. Hello, you got to stay snatched. Okay, all right. All right, so in a year from now, the version of you that you're shooting for, start making decisions to show up as that person. So like I said, right now, the 2020 version of Sharita is working towards the 2021 version of Sharita to make that version of Sharita the best type of version she can be. My money's going to be different, all the way different. I'm going to be a totally different person in 2021 because the 2020 version that I'm doing and making and working on will set myself up for a different version of me. So my life will be different. My bank account's going to be different. My car is going to be different. I may have a new house that'll be different. That 2021 version of Sharita is already happy with what the decision she's making. So I'm asking you, is the 2020 version of yourself is setting yourself up for the happy version of the 2021 version of you? I know that was a tongue tire. I hope you got it. I didn't mean to confuse anyone, but I hope you understand where I'm coming from. Every decision you're making today should take you further into your future to making the best life for you. So it's all about where you're going and how you're making that happen. So dream big, set your vision higher. And whatever it is, write it down. Make it plain for yourself. Make a vision board if you need to. But don't give up and don't let fear seize you and make you stop going for everything that you want to do. Don't let circumstance stop you from going for what you want to do. I hope this helps somebody. I know this helped me. Learning subconsciously about what the mind does and how if we set the visions for our mind and how subconscious we start working towards and we don't even know it. I'm telling you guys, that stands out for me. And you guys don't even know this, but I would love to work in neurology as a doctor. So hearing about subconsciously how we think and we don't even know we're doing it, that means a lot to me. So subconsciously, are you working towards the best version of you, the best 2020 version of you to set the next 2021 version of you up? I hope so. I'll talk with you soon.